सो मूवी का नाम धुरंधर 2, रिलीज डेट 19 मार्च, पेड प्रीव्यू स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 18 मार्च। तो आज 18 मार्च है और मैंने धुरंधर 2 का फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट शो देख लिया है। तो आई हैड अ फर्स्ट शो ऑफ 5 PM। तो सबसे पहले तो जैसे कि आदित्य धर ने पोस्ट करके बता दिया कि प्रिंट आने में डिले हो गया है, सेकेंड हाफ बहुत सारी जगह पे डिले हुआ है, बहुत सारी जगह पे सेकेंड हाफ आया नहीं था। तो ऑलमोस्ट 5 बजे का जो शो था वो शो लगा 6 बजे, 1 घंटे का डिले था क्योंकि प्रिंट ही नहीं आई थी ड्यू टू सेंसस बोर्ड्स लेट कट, क्योंकि सेंसस बोर्ड के कट्स ये कल ही फाइनलाइज हुए थे। जो 21 कट उन्होंने बोले थे वो कल ही फाइनलाइज हुए थे। ऑल ओवर इंडिया में सिर्फ 5 मिनट्स का कट और एक्स्ट्रा कर दिया है। ऑल ओवर ओवरसीज में अगर हम देखें तो 3 hours and 55 मिनट्स की मूवी रन होने वाली है, लेकिन सिर्फ इंडिया में 3 hours and 49 मिनट्स की मूवी रन होने वाली है। मैं पहले आपको कंप्लीटली मूवी के बारे में बता देता हूँ, स्टोरी, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस, वो सब मैं आपको बाद में बता दूंगा। फर्स्ट मैं आपको मूवी के बारे में, आपको मूवी कैसे देखनी चाहिए वो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ। पहले फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट, जो मुझे फर्स्ट आपको एडवाइस देनी है वो है प्रीफर द बेस्ट थिएटर इन योर सिटी इन टर्म्स ऑफ साउंड। मूवी का साउंड बहुत ज्यादा तगड़ा है। अगर आपके थिएटर में साउंड का वॉल्यूम का इशू हुआ तो gonna spoil your complete experience. So you should watch in a proper theater which has a proper sound, because sound plays a big role in this movie, particularly in this movie. After which, the second point I need to say is try to prefer multiplexes, because in single screens it's a bit a blurry image. I'm not talking about the overall movie. So specifically talking about the movie, the first opening sequence of the movie is past दिखाया जाता है जसकीरत सिंह रंगी का। एक्चुअली मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जसकीरत सिंह रंगी का पास्ट हमें स्टार्टिंग में नहीं दिखाना चाहिए था। इट कुड हैव बीन अ फ्लिक फ्लैशेस लाइक समथिंग, बट द पास्ट स्टोरी वाज शोन कंप्लीटली इन द ओपनिंग फ्रेम. I would like to discuss the problem first, as they strike my mind early. The first problem that I have with the movie is the structure of the movie. I feel the structure of the movie could have been a bit different, like Christopher Nolan sees in his theory. For example, अगर मैं आपको बताऊं कि एक स्टोरी में ना, अगर आपको लीनियर स्टोरी दिखाई जा रही है और अगर बीच में कई फ्लैश आ जाए, फिर वापस से स्टोरी लीनियरली चालू हो, फिर आपको वापस से फ्लैश दिखाया जाए, क्योंकि मैं मानता हूँ कि फर्स्ट हाफ में हमें बहुत सारे फ्लैशेस वगैरह दिखाए गए थे, लेकिन इस मूवी में भी उसकी नीड थी। इतने जल्दी मुझे नहीं लगता कि जसकीरत सिंह रंगी का पास दिखाना चाहिए था। वो एक हाई मूवमेंट था जो थोड़ी देर के लिए मुझे लगता है सेव करना चाहिए था। इंटरवल मूवमेंट एक्चुअली अच्छा था, मैं ये नहीं show his past. That's what I feel. The second thing which I feel the problem about the story is the story has high stakes, high action, but the tone of the movie is a bit problematic, which I feel. Because in a serious action sequence or a journey where they are undertaking one asset after another asset, there should not be a tone of comic. People were laughing in some scenes. Yeah, it was a good laugh. There should be a fun element, but it was not matching at that moment. It was ruining that moment, I feel. The jokes were nice, people were laughing, but I thought in a way it damaged the tone of the film. It should not have been. Another problem which I would like to discuss is, yeah, we have created a quite big buzz about Ranveer Singh creating an epic performance in this movie. We have created a buzz, we have seen the trailer, and we were too eager to watch Ranveer Singh at his peak performance. We have just seen an expression, there was no dialogues in it. I feel we overhyped Ranveer Singh. The performance was not that level crazy. Akshay Khanna did it far better than Ranveer Singh, I feel. Akshay Khanna's performance was far better and bigger than Ranveer Singh. And another problem which I think about the movie is the action sequences of the movie. I think it's a big problem because the action sequences are designed quite well. Cinematography wise, I don't feel they're executed that good way or that better way. The action sequences could have been designed some other way, and it could have been a bit stylized way or something, but it were raw. But yeah, it felt like they were trying to make it too raw, because yeah, we know that a man could handle a single man at a one time, but yeah, at some moments he can take 2 or 3 men at a moment. They were necessary. So I felt the action was quite a bit underholded. They kept a light hand on the action. So that was the take. They showed the brutality, but the action was not styled. It was not impactful that way. And actually, in my theater, the audience were clapping and laughing on sequences that may be comedy or something like plot twist or story twist. But I remember no scene that they clapped on any action sequences or something. But honestly, it's a story-driven movie and drama-driven movie. So yeah, the plot twists were the main key holes. positives. So the first positive of the film which I feel is its writing. The movie is quite well written. It has quite twist. It has quite twist. The screenplay is organized quite well. The structure is not well, but the film storyline is quite gripping. The 4 hours doesn't feel like 4 hours; they feel like a 2 hour movie only. It's quite an appreciation to Aditya Dhar for keeping the story that gripping, which I appreciate. And talking about the performance-wise among everyone in the actors, I would like to take three names that literally surprised me or interested me or kept me throughout the movie. First was Sanjay Dutt's character as SP Chaudhary Aslam. Second was Yelena, means Sara Arjun. And the third was Rakesh Bedi as Jamil Jamali. These three characters literally hooked me throughout the movie. They had a good comic timing, they had a good sense of emotional timing, have a high risk take performance, and I feel they have delivered it. And which, as an audience, I think we should appreciate. Next positive which I want to talk about is the name of the brilliant man who grips this complete story and makes it quite engageful. I would like to name him Shashwat Sachdeva. When I heard it on Spotify, it doesn't feel me or it doesn't give me a kick. But when I watched it with the movie, according to the visuals, it fit quite best. It feels like they have meant for that sequences, which actually the music directors should do. And in India, most of the music directors don't do it. Shashwat, actually special mention to you. What you have done is an example that every music director should do. Actually, I feel Aniruddha also does a fine, better music. Aniruddha's music is quite loud, supports the character's personality, but Aniruddha's music never follows the story. I have never seen Aniruddha's music following the storyline of the film, which I think Aniruddha should try. Aniruddha should try making a movie when he follows the storyline by the music. I would love to see that Aniruddha following the storyline. That would be a great sense of music. Yeah, I feel Aniruddha will get its peak if Aniruddha does that. Coming on my personal opinion, I feel Dhurandhar 1 is far better than Dhurandhar 2 because it develops a character arc, it follows a story, the emotional angles are high, the stakes are high. I feel overall experience of the film of Dhurandhar 1 was quite higher and quite impactful than Dhurandhar 2. Dhurandhar 2 is a good film, but I don't feel it holds an impact on me personally. Dhurandhar 1 had a quite better impact on me, which I feel the final verdict which I would give is whether you should watch Dhurandhar 2 in theaters or not. I should say you should watch Dhurandhar 2 in theaters. First of all, it's a brilliant movie. It has great characters, it has great storyline, it has good plot twists, it has great music, it has great climax. Lot more to say. That would be my key points to tell you that you should watch the movie in the theaters. It would give you an immensely strong experience and a moment that you would remember. Yeah, it doesn't have that impact, but yeah, it's a theatrical movie. You should watch in theater. Don't wait for the OTT, please. It has an effect, it has an feel, it has an experience which should be experienced in the theater. That was my complete review. Rather, everything depends on your mood. If you want to wait for OTT, please don't wait. Just watch it in theater. That would be preferably my choice. And I'm personally going to watch movie once more, just for the sake of another experience, another ideology to pass my brain and think differently. So watch it in the theaters. Till then, we will meet in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. About next 2 months, we are going to see some amazing content following on this channel, and I hope you enjoy every single video.